Hey, this is Robin at the Reptile Report, and you're listening to Herp Herp Hooray.
It says here we should work in teams. I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack.
You are about to enter Information Overload, a worldwide transmission with Herp Herp Hooray's featured Breeder of the Week. Here's your host, Jason Rossi.
I would like to welcome you back to Herp Herp Hooray, a weekly worldwide transmission. I'm your host, Jason Rossi. We are simulcasting on RossiReptiles.com, Buzzsprout, and don't forget to subscribe and download us on iTunes. This week's featured Breeder of the Week has taken YouTube to another level with all his informative videos. I look to him as a leader in the reptile community. He also has a few world-first ball python combos under his belt. We are honored to have Justin Kabelka from J. Kabelka Reptiles with us this week as our special guest. Justin, welcome to Herp Herp Hooray.
Yeah, hey, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out and taking time out of your schedule and talking with us.
No problem.
So tell us about this JKR gear.
Yeah, JKR gear is it's something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and just finally kind of come to the having the right products to offer. Initially, I thought, I'm going to put some T-shirts up there and things like that, and we do have those now, but it's mostly built around these hooks that we're selling now, which the DNA and coming out with the Ninja, the hooks, and this snake shed material that we're putting into the grips of the DNA hook. That's kind of where it's headed, and we're excited about it because we came up with this technology. Mark and I came up with this technology to preserve snake sheds without actually, you basically have a snake skin without killing a snake. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, how does that process go? Chemicals or all natural?
Well, it's not all natural. There are some some different layering and such involved. It's a proprietary thing. We just had it patented, so I can't go into all the details. But it is the cool thing is it goes in like a colorless, lifeless shed, like you see from any of your snakes, and it comes out with color back, and it's extremely strong and durable. You can pull it, you can try to rip it, you can do anything. It's just like actual snake skin, preserved skin. It's an amazing product.
Yeah, it is, and it's awesome that you're giving back to the community. Donating back.
Yeah, well, I hope it gets the conservation message out there.
All right. Well, I've been watching your videos since we started out. It's information-packed footage you have there. I really appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah, no problem. That's awesome.
So Morphs 101, it's a great resource. Did I read the Morphs 101 last video? Did I read that right?
Yeah.
It's your
one?
latest and current. So are there going to be more of them, or was that the last one?
No, there'll be lots more.
Okay, great.
There'll be lots more. I haven't got around to it. I tell you, the more snakes I have, the less videos I do, which makes everybody more frustrated with me. But it's a lot easier to make videos when you have a smaller collection. That's kind of what I run into, is just finding the time and then finding a cameraman to hold the camera. That honestly is probably the hardest part, to find someone to actually help me with it. But no, I really love doing the videos. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the JKR Pro Tips, man, they're just that awesome resource.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to do, for sure.
Sure. All right, so the world's first Firefly clown with Infinite Designs. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, that was a project that, I've been wanting to do forever, and I've been kind of sitting on clown stuff for a long time and just growing up pets and not making much. And then this season, I had my Firehead clown male got up to size, and I was talking to Brad, the design, and he wanted to do this project with me. So he sent over a pastel clown female, and we hit the odds. In 6 eggs, we got the little Firefly clown female. really exciting and just amazing to see that snake, for the first time and see what it looks like and how compared to how it was in our heads, So it's pretty awesome.
Is it how you pictured it?
Yeah, it really is. I guess it's just way brighter than a regular pastel clown, way cleaner. And what I like about it the most is it's probably equally bright to a killer clown, but the killer clown has a kind of a weird looking head, and it comes out all white looking, the head does and everything, where the Firefly clown is just a really pretty pale yellow, and I just think with age it'll actually be way better than a killer clown as well, because it should just lighten every year with that fire gene being in there. And it might be the best looking clown, as an adult that you can make right now.
Yeah, I wonder what the Super Fire clown would look like.
The Super Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you could tell.
If you get the black light out and be able to tell.
Yeah, I don't know. Even then, it'd definitely be interesting. Be a powerful breeder, that's for sure.
So was the Fire Clown in that clutch also?
Yeah, I made Fire Clowns a clutch before that. One clutch of Fire Clowns before that. I had hatched 3 Fire Clowns, and then there was a Fire Clown male in the clutch with the Firefly as well. So, and that was a JKR first this season too. So that's definitely pretty exciting.
Yeah. So you also have a world's first Firefly pied ball, right?
Yeah, that hatched about 2 weeks after the Firefly clown. Got the Firefly pied, which I've been trying for that forever. 3 years in a row, I've just completely missed the odds. And this year, I didn't even think my female was going to go, and I was pretty much discounted it. And then suddenly, I got 4 eggs from that project, and got a little male Firefly clown out of it. It's pretty sweet little guy.
Yeah, it's definitely got some nice bright colors to it.
Yeah, and I like, it doesn't reduce the pattern on the pied, like some of the genes do. So you theoretically, this one's probably about, I would say it's relatively high white pied, but I think you can get them, with any amount of color, which I really like the low white pieds personally. So I think it's a good, Fire's a great gene to have into the pieds.
Yeah, I'm right with you there on the low white pied. I like the pattern in it there for when you're going to do the combos, so at least you can see what it is.
Yeah, if you're going to put all these genes in there, you got to be able to tell what they are, and that's the downside to the like the spider pied and all that, because you can stack 4 genes and it won't necessarily affect that little spot of color on the head. You won't even know what you have, for sure. So there's certain things that just work better than others.
So why don't you tell us about your killer pumpkin pied, the super pastel yellow belly pied? How long did it take you to produce that?
Oh boy, man! I made the first pumpkin pies, I want to say almost 3 years ago, and it's taken me a while, and the thing is I really took a long shot this year. I wasn't that deep into the pastel yellow belly pied stuff. All I had was a male pastel yellow belly 50% het pied, and I really wanted to make these, and I just decided to go for it. I'm like, my season's gonna be awesome when he proves to be het pied, or my season's gonna really just blow when none of these snakes prove out and a bunch of pos hets. So I just took a chance. I bred him to I think 3 or 4 100% het girls or even pos het girls, including I bred him to a pastel 50% het pied. I just figured, hey, I'm just going to roll the dice with it, and I got really lucky on that clutch because he proved early in the season than some of these other clutches, but then the female pastel posset pied proved as well, and then out of I think I only had 6 eggs in that clutch, and to get this super pastel yellow belly pied out of it, it was the only pied in the clutch. It was just really, really exciting.
You rolled the dice and you came up big. You gotta love it.
Yeah, I got really lucky. I've gotten really unlucky a lot of times too, so I think I deserved a good roll for once.
All right, so the fire ivory, that must be a nice animal to have in the arsenal. So how do you tell those guys apart from the regular ivories? My first clue on that one, I thought I'd made it in an earlier clutch.